Stamp duty or not to stamp duty? That is the question asked by first home buyers in New South Wales in January 2023. And in this video, I'm going to answer these 10 questions in one TikTok video. Get ready! Question number 1. What is this New South Wales stamp duty abolishment thing? It's called the First Home Buyer Choice Scheme. It means you first home buyer folks in New South Wales can opt to pay stamp duty up front or for a smaller annual tax. And why do we have it now? Because you guys like to whinge. I can't get in a property market. No, I'm joking. And number 2, when does this scheme begin? It actually begins after January 16, 2023. And for those of you first home buyer folks who entered into a purchase and it falls within the January 15th date, you can actually apply for a refund for the stamp duty paid and opt into the land tax annually. So if you're about to settle between that gap period, that period that's transitioning, you can apply for a refund. Question number 3, how does it work? So under the new program, you can actually choose to instead pay an annual tax of $400 plus 0.3% of the land value. Remember, it's not the contract price. And number 4, here's an example. For example, you were to buy in New South Wales a 130k house. The land value will be made of 265k and the build 565k. Now again, this is just a hypothetical example. The land value is the part where stamp duty would be applied on is 32k approximately. Or with the new buyer choice scheme, you can opt to pay $1,195 per year. Technically, if you held this property for 30 years, you'll be paying 35 grand, which is a little bit more than paying it up front. Number 5, am I locked into property tax forever? Nope. Once you sell the property, that tax is no longer your liability. And number 6, what is the maximum cap for property prices? The answer is anything from $1.5 million and less. Number 7, if I apply for the stamp duty exemption and I got it, do I need to pay this annual tax thing? The answer is no. Once you're exempt from paying stamp duty, which means you're buying a unit under 650 or a house under 750 in New South Wales, that rule does not apply to you. Number 8, what if you opt in for the buyer choice scheme, which you are going for the annual tax, but say after 2 years being a first home buyer, you decide to rent it out? Well, back to this example, if this becomes an investment property, approximately you'll be paying $1,500 per year in land tax, plus 1.1% on top of this per year. So number 9 is, am I better off just paying it up front? Well, it really depends on how long you bloody hold on to the property for. I mean, for investors in New South Wales, the median time people hang on to properties is around 10.5 years. So hypothetically, your land tax is now this much per year, times it by 10.5, it's only 15 or 16 grand approximately. That's better than paying upfront 32k if you're an investor. But then it's really hard to say because I don't know your personal situation, and do seek independent legal and financial advice before you make any decision in terms of this. And number 10, final thoughts from me. I seriously think this scheme could push up property prices across the market after January 2023. The floodgates are open, yo! So for first home buyers, you gotta compete with a lot more people with a lot more cash now that stamp duty is not required to be paid. So should you buy now or should you buy after January 2003? That is up to you to decide.